No, Grimace is pro arson. He wants you to start a fire wherever it may flourish.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's my favorite Bible quote.
A fire wherever it may
Start a fire
flourish.
wherever it may flourish. Philippians 6:9.
Damn.
So, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Grimace.
Grimace.
Half hour.
Power hour.
Woo!
Exterior, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Waltus White walk up to Just Learn Pincus.
And Jesse says, "What's up, bitch?"
Walter White fall down, cardiac arrest from cancer treatment. Grimace crawl out of chest like chestburster from Alien Part 2, Aliens with Sigourney Weavis. Fall out of body upwards, stand on 2 feet mobilitas. Pull out teeth, put in mouth just in time for Halloween. Eat all candy corn in house. None left for kids or babysitter.
So sinister. And then he poisons.
And then he poisons. No.
We don't have to do that.
He doesn't. What is he? No. He goes to bed next to the kids, but not in a sexual way.
Yeah.
Like a father.
And then he takes out all their teeth during the night.
Give me one, just one more.
Grimace?
Just give me one more.
Yeah.
We're going to start over.
Yeah.
Okay. We're starting from the top.
We're rusty, man.
Exterior, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Just learn pink learn fallen parachute on Waltus White's new petticoat. Grimace pull up in horse-drawn carriage. Skylar in the back. Skylar go, I'm taking baby. Waltus have gone. Grimace take teeth and eat all the Capricorn candy. Welcome to the Grimace Half Hour Power Hour.
The Halloween is coming episode. Ooh, it's coming.
And
in
better
3
get
weeks.
Your jacket.
And yeah, it's about to be. There's gonna be leaves and Casey's gonna dress up as a mob boss.
I'm gonna be John Goddess.
I'm gonna be Whitey Bulger.
John, what are you gonna be?
Okay, good start.
I'm gonna be Al Capone.
Yes,
That
you
fits.
are.
But,
That
like,
fits in.
If he wasn't a criminal, if he was like a good guy.
Oh, if he was just a guy.
Yeah, like if he was just like a good guy that
Like
like
an
worked at.
accountant?
Yeah, he
But
worked
with
at.
an
He was an
Italian
accountant.
accent.
Yeah, but he walks in, he's like, I'm Al Capone. Hey, I got numbers to look over.
Don't bother me all day. I got a meeting at 4.
Yeah, nah, oh my
Yeah.
God. I wish I could just shoot these people. They're so annoying. Maybe I chose the wrong path, you know?
But I'm a Catholic. I'm a Catholic. I wouldn't do that.
Alcatraz, never been there. Let's go back to being Al Capone now.
Yeah.
You like forgot he was Al Capone. Back to the old me that never existed. All right, night night. That's him sleeping. Hunch you,
Yeah.
hunch you, hunch you, hunch you, hunch you, hunch you.
He doesn't wake up in time for his Zoom meeting.
Damn, bro.
Well,
it's
here
that
we are.
time. John, we got you some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
wow, okay.
Well, by the way, this is our friend John
John.
Hoeft, and he's our friend. And
We're happy to meet you, man.
my bag so far.
Why are you so short, Kat?
Oh well, it's not.
You ever considered like getting taller?
It's not.
John, we got you some pretty cool stuff, man. I'm going to start it off right. I got you a Betty Crocker mug treats.
Whoa.
So this is awesome. You can put this in a mug.
It's really good. You make like a
I've had them
chocolate chip.
before. They are good.
Yeah,
they are
it's
good.
like-
Yeah, just add water. Mix
Very
it up.
Just
good.
add water.
Microwave.
It's just like those dinosaurs used to put in the bathtub.
The best food is only missing water.
Yes.
That's what
Yeah.
I've found in my time.
Sea monkey.
The best food just needs a little water,
monkey.
and then it's a wow.
Ramen
delicious.
noodle,
Them
Oh.
astronauts were eating like kings up there.
cookie.
Damn. Cookie
Well,
sandwich.
cookie sandwich. Just add water. Okay.
Take it.
There's your gift.
Keep it.
And
You
then we
said a
got
bunch.
you.
Oh.
Enough water. And that
There's
could
no
use a little
water in
water,
it,
couldn't
but-
it, John? That could.
But
Okay.
we
that
figured
could-
you'd bring your own water.
2 just add water gifts.
But actually, we did bring something for you to put in the water gun.
What?
Alpha brain.
Whoa.
You just shoot it right in your ears, so
2 squirts each
it'll
ear,
go
I think
straight
it
to your
says.
brain. And then I also I know we've been friends for a long
make a mess.
time.
We got you a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we got you like
did.
5 things.
You guys did.
And these weren't just things that we had in the house.
No.
We went to 5 different stores.
I bought a pack of 5 mug treats, and I said, John, I only need 1. I can have 4 for breakfast, and I feel like shit. I'm going to fucking puke. Gross. Give him a special one.
Okay, well, yeah, so this is extra special. We've been friends for a while, and I know that you miss me a lot. So I thought that I would bring you, it's a piece of my parking lot in front of my apartment.
And it smells like
Okay.
aphids.
It has aphid shit all over it, so
Yeah.
be careful.
Wow.
I think that stuff's radioactive.
These little
so.
bugs that live in the trees that cover your cars in slime.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
And who could
You
forget?
read about it.
Yeah, I'm well
On
acquainted.
KXAN.
We hang out a bunch.
And John, John, who could forget your last special gift?
We brought you so
Jesus
much
Christ.
stuff.
Your red hairspray.
Oh, wow.
Just in time
Look
for the
at that.
holidays.
Now, it will make you feel like you are going to die.
You will
It
faint.
makes you very sick.
That-
It is.
She
It would be
was-
fun if this was just an hour of you guys just giving me gifts. And it's never ended.
I got
John,
you.
our next special gift. It's a new car.
Yeah, man. So you can spray your hair red and warm up one of them mug, drink the Alpha Brain, and then just pretend you're a new person. Look in the mirror and go, I literally don't know who I'm looking at right
And then
now.
make sure you have your gun with you as well.
Yeah,
So
for
people
protection.
Get
yeah.
that gun, get a real gun, shoot the real gun, get evicted, live on the street with your red hair. You're already in disguise.
I'm imagining you with that hairspray on your head, and it's making me happy.
It would be, you know, I've always wanted to look cooler. And I think y'all are really giving me the opportunity. You've given a guy everything he needs
Yeah.
to be cool as hell.
I wish my parents gave me that stuff when I graduated college. I would have had a
Yeah.
lot easier road to
Yeah.
kind of get a
Yeah.
fresh start.
I mean, that's kind of like the young adult starter
This is
pack.
a
Yeah,
roadmap to success.
Absolutely.
A roadmap to success.
Check.
Well, Casey,
Man, it's about that time. Folks, we got to look for Grimace in the news.
Dee
Weedity.
dee.
The vampire's coals. Coals. What's that? I don't know. The vampire's cul-de-sac. Okay. Okay, so, man, Grimace had a crazy week. I don't know if you saw this, John. He went on lip sync battle.
No way.
And he ended up going down on Crazy Frog.
No way.
So, it's actually pretty badass.
The one episode I didn't TiVo.
Yeah. This one it's going to
What
be
a
direct to
nightmare.
DVD. It's one of those Girls Gone Wild guys were there. It's fucking sick. So demented and hot. And so they're supposed to be like dance partners. I don't know how this show works. I've never seen it. I'm not allowed to watch it. My mom doesn't let me watch it.
Well, I think
They were supposed to sing like Black Sabbath or something. Like, I think they were going to sing Fairies Wear Boots by Black Sabbath.
yeah.
It's a weird song choice.
Well, but
When they just, you know, you put them in a room together. I've been saying for years, Grimace and Crazy Frog, you put them in a room together.
Yeah.
Dicks are being sucked.
well, I think Axel F. I think the F stands for fuck, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Axel fuck. Fucks. He fucks.
Axel fuck.
damn.
So,
And then it's like also if like Pink and Eminem. Like I remember being a kid, I was like, Pink should just date Eminem.
yeah.
'Cause they're both so bad. And I said that at school, and this kid goes, that'd actually be a terrible couple. They both have a lot of problems going on. We were in like 3rd grade.
Have you heard Mockingbird?
He's not
Things
ready
have not
to
been
be.
easy for Eminem.
He can't be in a serious relationship, dude. He's dealing with his ex-wife.
And Pink still has that haircut.
So she can't date. She has a haircut that's crazy.
Yeah.
She has that can I see your
You
manager?
can't be with someone when your hair is so crazy. It just doesn't
Or are
work
we
out.
doing a
You doing an Al Capone?
Al Capone bit the whole time?
Al Capone, he
John-
comes in and out.
We should have told you this before the podcast, but we don't do bits on this podcast.
We don't do
Very
Al Capone
serious.
stuff.
So, yeah, well, that's crazy that you bring that up, because I heard that Grimace, who's calling me? Grimace stole all the presidents from Mt.Rushmore and replaced them with hamburgers.
Okay, so he stole He stole the stone? He stole the mountain.
He stole.
He stole Mount Rushmore? How do you go about doing that?
Well, he got a crane. He had some help. He got a crane.
One crane?
And one big, was it a wrecking ball? Did he just push it up?
No, he wanted to
So you're
save
telling
them.
me he got a crane so he could move a mountain maybe 200 feet. Cranes that you can't move too far with a crane.
Well, this actually
Did
didn't
he-
actually happen. It's all based in fiction. So let's just go with it.
Edit that part out, JJ. This is canon.
So he's got a gigantic crane.
So he brought a knife.
Oh, okay.
So he just,
Chiseled.
Whoa.
he got them all off.
It must have took him years.
He chiseled, etched.
And then he replaced them with hamburgers. But the coolest part is that the hamburgers actually, the bun had an imprint of his favorite presidents on them.
Oh,
Which
Idi
are-
Amin.
What?
Idi Amin, Saddam Hussein, Uday
Yeah.
Hussein.
And
Donald J. Trump.
and
Yeah,
what's
it's
his
a
name?
big
Pitbull. Yeah. So
Oh, Pitbull, yeah.
Mr.
Mr.
Worldwide. So yeah. So that was. I mean,
That is crazy.
yeah.
That is crazy that Grimace can
would
get
let
up to
him-
that.
You know what would also help him is a Fraser crane. Fraser crane was really smart, and he could have helped him. Fraser from
That
the
is
show
true.
Fraser.
Yeah.
He was a doctor, and his last name is Crane. So, and he was smart as fuck, I think. And he said funny shit like all the like, where does this guy come up with some of this shit?
Yeah. He was like, the one who speaks last eats the mountain. So
He did say that time. That was unprovoked. Yeah, it didn't make sense when he said it. Now it does, though.
Yeah.
Now it does. Huh.
in retrospect, pretty profound.
Yeah.
Dr. Fraser Crane.
Cool.
Well,
No, and then Crazy Frog, that happened, and he went down and stuck his penis. So that was fucked
His
up.
crazy frog penis.
yeah.
It's
What do
very
frogs?
Have penis? Yeah, we got little dick and balls.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
baby. That's so funny.
Yeah,
I bet it's
stinky
slimy.
dick. I bet it. I
Well, his
guarantee it
penis,
is.
that's the only part of him that's crazy.
Is his dick?
Yeah. That's why you think he
It's
got the
just
name.
shaped like one of those straws.
Legally,
like
he
the-
has been declared sane. It's his penis that goes so crazy.
No, he
It
was.
does work like a straw. In fact, you can use it as there's a piece of it tips out. You can suck through it and drink
Yeah.
something from it. you know?
Well, they have said that frog jizz is the modern day ambrosia. So
Is that what they say?
that's what I heard.
Damn. Yeah, he was declared competent to stand trial. I think. Yeah, when he derailed that train in
Yeah.
Amsterdam. Yeah, they were like, "No, you're not as crazy as you make yourself out to be."
Yeah.
Yeah, they say business up top, party downstairs. That's what they say for him.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, they're
just,
making a TV show out of the Amsterdam train thing. you know?
Yeah, party down south.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should just call him.
It's starring
him
Evan
Frog.
Peters. It's gonna be crazy.
Peters as the train conductor.
Evan Peters was Jeffrey Dahmer. Now he is Crazy Frog.
Jordan Peterson as the train. You know, a lot of guys, I don't think we should go this fast. That's kind of how he talks. Anyways,
Clean your room.
clean your room. A lot of
your room,
guys want to
guys.
have sex, but nobody lets them. Or whatever. And
I love it. Incels.
then incels up. Oh, and then this is so dark and twisted. Just in time for the holidays, I might add. Grimace got his hands on the lament configuration from Hellraises.
Oh.
Which
no.
has been historically bird news for anyone who open it. Wall open up. Pinhead walk out. Go, good evening, Matt. Interest you in a dinner in hell? So bad. And
what is,
he opened it, right? Gonna go, woo! And figured it out somehow, mostly by chewing on it with them little kids' teeth we talked about
Oh
earlier.
yeah.
If that part's still in, because it was so bad, we might edit it out. Yeah, he opened, wall open, Pinhead come out wearing the sick ass kimono. He's Asian now, badass.
he's got a sword.
Love to see it. Yeah, he's got two swords like
Two
Samurai
swords.
Jack.
Yeah.
His pens are chopsticks now.
No, not like that. Well, all right, it's like that. All right, I saw it
Well,
too.
well, that's fine.
He,
No, he's Asian, but that's
Yeah.
offensive that you did that far.
The kimono was fine, but the chopsticks are where we draw the line. Okay, yeah.
I thought the chopsticks was a good addition, Kat.
Man, I got to be
job.
more supportive of my co-host, and that is on me. If Kat wants to be racist, we gotta let her. Sometime.
Okay, but that's not.
That's her.
God.
That's her journey. That's her journey.
Hey.
Who can hold her back from that?
You can't stop someone from doing what they naturally are.
That's
all
true.
right.
Can't hide the truth.
If Kat's racist, you just gotta love her for who she is.
I heard that Grimace.
I didn't finish the Hellraiser
Oh,
thing.
okay. I just wanted to. I just had to deflect. I felt uncomfortable and racist, so I had to deflect.
So Hellraiser, kimonos, 2 swords,
Pinhead,
chopsticks on his head.
chopstick head.
He walk in and he go, "Do you pick the right hand?"
Oh, that's a good Pinhead.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of like Pennywise too.
Yeah.
Come down here, Georgie. And he go, "Do you pay right hand or left hand?" Grimace go, "Slap the right hand." Pinhead go, "Your choice has been made." And fucking bring out a big trunk. It's full of those damn candles that smell like Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy.
Oh,
So
God.
Grimace got to eat like 100 candles that smell like vag. And he finishes it in like really fast. Like he's
course
been
he
eating
does.
them all along.
Yeah.
Took him like 3 minutes or something crazy.
I mean, how many were there?
100.
Whoa.
There was 100
Wow.
candles.
100 pussy candles?
It must have cost him, I mean, Hellraiser, I don't know if they have money down there. It
Oh,
must have been
yeah.
like 20, 30 grand.
Yeah. Those
Those
candles.
Gwyneth Paltrow pussy candles
$200.
are fucking
They're
expensive.
like $400 or $500.
For 4 ounces of candle.
Yeah.
You
And
can
you,
only burn that for a night.
you can get it melted too, where it's easier to drink. But he just got the hard kind, where it's kind of like you're eating a damn snow cone that's
Yeah.
warm temp.
But he's a carnivore now. He has teeth. So
Yeah.
He got all them baby teeth. Who could forget? Anyways, yeah, he got sick as fuck and fucking died or whatever. Then what happened?
Oh, God.
No, he's back.
Grimace died or Pinhead died?
No way to know.
Yeah.
Nobody
Well-
told me that part.
You ever think about how Pinhead... Well, never mind. So, John,
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard this, and Casey also. Grimace he made the Texas purchase. He bought Texas.
Whoa.
The
That's
Texas purchase.
Like the Louisiana purchase.
Oh, yeah.
But the Louisiana purchase. No, it'd be more, whatever. I'm not going to do a
You're not racist. Now you're second guessing yourself. Now you're thinking, is everything I do racist? The answer is no.
Well, I don't think you could be racist against people from Louisiana. But
I don't know about that statement. You
is
look at that
Creole a
population
race? I
chart.
don't think Creole's a race, is it?
I think there's a predominant race in Louisiana that people know of. I think there's a predominant group of people that live there.
I grew up right near Louisiana. All right, those are my swamp people. But
Wow, swamp people, Kat?
Jesus Christ.
I grew up in the swamp, baby.
We call them friends, Kat. Good
Yeah,
God.
Kat. She's Louise.
All right, maybe cut
She's
that out. I don't know.
Louisiana.
You guys are I don't think what I said was bad.
No, you're fine.
It was bad.
I'm just talking about alligators.
It wasn't good.
Alligator.
Alligator. I used to have an alligator when I was a kid.
Are you being for real?
Well, kind of. There was this alligator that lived in the pond at our farm, and we called him Big Al.
Big Al.
And he was a friend. He never hurt anybody.
Chicken coop.
So yeah, he bought Texas and brought us back to our roots. So everyone just does what they want, you know. That's
Cool.
how Texas started, right? They were like,
Yeah.
we're gonna do whatever you want. Actually, kind of turned out to be more like the Purge because it actually is really bad because now everyone is fighting, you know, and they're like, oh, like you can't put ketchup on a hot dog and other people want to do it. So it's
Yeah.
just, I mean, it's been a nightmare, you know.
I was wondering what all the carnage was about on the way
Yeah,
over
that's
here.
the biggest, you
Yeah.
know.
I thought it was just ACL, but you know,
Yeah,
There's
a lot of fires.
Yeah.
a lot of.
Yeah, Grimace made some fucked up rule where it's like every person has a right to fire. Or
Yeah.
so, you
Yeah.
like have a right to start
Some
fires.
weird
To start a
fire
fire.
law.
Yeah, and keep a fire, which I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Well,
Kinda
just
spreads.
Look, it's fine. Just keep it outside, you know?
Yeah.
I see people starting
no,
fires in
he
their
can-
cars, and you're like, all right, windows up fire? That's kind of...
no. Grimace is pro arson. He wants you to start a fire wherever it may flourish.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's my favorite Bible quote.
a fire wherever it may
Start a fire
flourish.
wherever it may flourish.
And have-
Philippians 6:9.
Damn.
So yeah, Texas is like the purge. So
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy, dude. So, that's heavy stuff.
and Pinhead was there.
Pinhead was there, and he goes, "Would you like a quesadilla?" Just like, I know this is a trick, but I'm starving. And I reached to get it, and yeah, he did that thing in Drive with Ryan Gosling, where I reached out to get the quesadilla, and he grabbed my hand. He just slit all the way down. He goes, "It's over. It's over." And then I fucking went to
Damn, I forgot about that scene.
Yeah, I got really sad as Bryan Cranston from Breakers Bad.
Yeah. Casey watched Breaking Bad this week, so
So it's kind of all I'm thinking about. And Jesse,
just in case you guys are wondering.
but Bryan Cranston was from both. Damn, dude. And Krampus is coming up real soon. But after Halloween, Krampus.
Okay, guys,
Whips and
the best,
chains.
yes. Every year, Krampus and Casey have a very sexual love affair.
We hook up. We hook up. Whips and chains
Yeah?
make me come. Yes.
Yeah, it's just like that Rihanna song.
Whips and chains make me come.
S-S-N-M-M-M.
How
Beat
did
me
this
till
start?
I
How did
come.
this begin?
Beat me till I come.
He beat you till you come. How old were you?
Yeah, I was of age. I was. Yeah, it's like 25. So this is like 2 years ago. Yeah, so it's only been
It was
a couple
COVID
Christmases.
thing.
Yeah, it was a COVID Christmas thing.
Krampus had nowhere to go. So it's like,
Yeah, he came in. It was in this huge blizzard in like Billings, Montana, and he had this sexy little number on.
a maid's
outfit. All 11 feet of him. And he was like, "Sorry, I lost a fantasy football game." I had to wear this silly little outfit, and I grabbed his thumb. His hands are so big you can only get one finger, and I was like, "There's nothing silly about looking like that."
That was smooth.
Yeah,
That was smooth.
And I did a big tongue waggle. Like,
How can a Krampus say no to that?
yeah,
He
I
said,
did that.
"I've been-
Felt gross at the last part.
I've been so lonely, Casey.
I've been so lonely.
Won't you fuck me?
Won't you let me beat you till you come? And I looked around and I was like, well, the wife ain't here. Couldn't hurt to bust a couple fucking nuts. And yeah, he beat the shit out of my ball sack and butthole till I came. And yeah, he's been back every year since. So
Well, and he's our third, so
Yeah.
that's
Oh, is he
Yeah.
cool? He's cool with Cat jumping in on this?
yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't
Sometimes
like
they
it,
get weird
but-
about it.
I don't like it, but Kat does, and it's it's all about keeping the
well,
relationship
yeah, we
together.
got-
So
yeah. And we bought him a new costume, so it's fresh.
What did he wear last year?
Oh, well, he wore that ball gown.
Yeah, and then
It was the same one that Cardi B wore to the red carpet.
to the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. And then he sent us that Polaroid. He's gonna wear that fisherman's outfit this year, so it's kind of a big departure for him. It's not very. It's like really not very form fitting. He looks like wet, like he's gonna catch a cold or something. I guess he's always cold, but he live in the North Pole.
Well,
I
he's having
guess.
a midlife crisis, you know.
Yeah, he's like 450, and he smells like I want to barf.
Yeah.
He smells like I want to barf.
But that's the only way. It's the only way you can come anymore, so.
Oh man! All right, up next. This is very exciting. This is the first time we've done this. We're gonna go around the table and we're gonna review the best movie that we've seen all week. Okay, so this is called raking it in with the eyes and the ears. So no, this is called give me some of that volume and turn the TV up a little bit. So
But turn that TV down, Casey. I'm trying to sleep.
yeah,
That's also the.
it goes, can you wear your headphones? I'm trying to work on something right now. And that's what Kat says whenever I watch anything. So, all right, this is badass. I saw this crazy movie called there's 100 ways to make a pizza, but there's only one way to make a smile. So this is awesome. It's about this pizza who grew up gay, and he's badass. He's a badass too. He's in the army. He's a ranger. So he's this guy, You've seen this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple times.
John's
Guy,
a movie buff.
and
Yeah, I'm big
he
in
grew up
movies.
gay, and he fell in a pizza vat. And so like half his body's pizza. It's kind of like Two-Face Harvey Dent, but pizza. But he has to freeze it every night. It's long as fuck. It's maybe like 4 hours long. it's on AMC Plus. So almost nobody's seen this shit. And I guess he's Navajo. There's this whole subplot about him being Navajo, which is badass. I love shit like that. And so he's like an army ranger who's half made of pizza, and the whole thing is he's got to stay in the shadow of the clouds so he doesn't melt. And he's gay, so he has a boyfriend, which is awesome. And so him and his boyfriend have to hunt. Oh man, like this haunted house.
Yeah.
They are ghosts too. It's confusing. The storyline is so muddled. So at like 3 hours, you figure out he's been dead. And then I go, okay, so he's a ghost. And then I go to check the time on the movie, and I go, there's still an hour and a half left. Like, why did they tell us so soon? Like, this could have been a good reveal at the end. Like it's either they waited too long or they didn't wait long enough. Like, it's a weird point. Anyways, he meets Theodore Roosevelt. This whole thing's set in like 1910. Yeah. Theodore Roosevelt's never met a pizza who's also gay, who's Navajo. And and for some reason, Theodore Roosevelt thinks it's badass. So he takes him on this cross-country tour. He's the first person to ever go bobsledding. It's this gay Navajo pizza guy.
This movie sounds like a topic generator on Google. Words.
Guys, it's a good movie.
It's actually really
I've
good.
seen it. It's a good movie.
It's actually really, really good.
It's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It has a perfect, it's a 10 out of 10 on IMDb. And so it accumulates with him at the 1936 Olympics in Berlin, where he's going to go bobsledding. And he gets on the ice track. And right as he's about to go, he sees his boyfriend in the crowd. He gives him a big smile. And Born on the Bayou is playing by CCR. And then right at that moment, the clouds part and the sun comes out. And the bobcat dies. He had a bobcat earlier. And he was a good guy, too. I forgot about that. And then the bobsledding track melts, and then the pizza guy melts, too.
Oh,
no.
But Hitler
he's a
died.
ghost. Okay.
Hitler died of cancer, so it's awesome. So, anyways,
Well, yeah.
it was a great movie.
That is a great movie.
Well, that's
The Bobcat comes out of nowhere.
The Bobcat.
You're a little surprised by the Bobcat, but then you're in for the ride.
I think that was like symbolism or something. Yeah, that was like apartheid.
He drops in about 3 hours, 27 minutes into the movie.
Apartheid. So I thought it was a fun bobsled, ghost, pizza man, and Olympics.
No, it's a
song
drama.
movie.
It's a drama.
Okay.
It's like a heavy drama. It's all black and white except for one girl in a red coat. And it's like Schindler's List.
Yeah,
She has a balloon, a red balloon.
Schindler is there. He's in the movie.
it's a young
He
Schindler,
makes an
yeah.
appearance. He's in the stands in Berlin. He hasn't had to do it yet. But
Wasn't that
he's
the
ready.
prequel to Schindler's List?
Yeah, they do an arrow. At one point, they're doing this panning shot across the stadium. They do an arrow, freeze frame. That's David Schindler. And you're like, okay. And you're going to want to learn this later. And then it just moves on.
Wow.
Crazy.
What a crazy time in our history. That
I know.
Great movie.
It's true.
Yeah.
Great movie.
And who said Scorsese fell off? You know what I mean? It's truly something.
I guess it's my turn, huh?
Yeah, what have you seen?
Well, I saw this movie called Jingle Smells, and it's basically it's a documentary about how a lot of people think that Carlos Santana is actually Santa Claus. And don't and I mean if you think about a Carlos Santana
yeah.
Santa Claus,
is that all the evidence?
That's Spanish for Santa. Santana.
It's 7 hours long. That's the only piece of evidence.
Well, it's a 4-part. It's a limited series, but on Stars. But yeah, I mean the whole gift thing, dropping the gifts, is an old Mexican tradition. And the reason they think this is because Santana recently lost a bunch of weight. So he used to be fat.
Okay.
And his mom was an elf. So
yeah.
Did they say that? Yes, they said that.
Yeah.
There's
I did know
footage.
that.
So she's really small.
There's footage of his mom as an elf, but she also, just like shreds, on the guitar. And that's where Carlos Santana learned it. So I don't know, you guys. I think it's real.
It makes sense.
I think it makes sense.
You take Carlos. There's claws in there.
Claws,
Yeah.
Carlos, claws.
You get rid of the
Santa,
R. You get rid of the O.
Santana.
You take the L. You take the A. You take the S. You add a U.
I mean,
That's claws.
it's just like 9/11.
That's Santa Claus.
Just clear as day.
It's like Voldemort. You know how he like takes his name and he like rearranges it and says, "I am
Yes.
Lord Voldemort."
It's
Carlos
just like
Santana does that, but it's just like, "I'm fucking Santa Claus."
Fucking Santa.
Fucking.
Now listen to this one.
Yeah, then he just plays Jingle Bell Rock.
Well, it's actually there's a lyric in the song "Smooth." You guys remember that song?
Jingle smells. Why is it called Jingle Smells? They never talked about that part.
Because it's a smelly case, dude.
Yeah, something
You
stinks.
can
something
sting it. You can smell
Something
it from
stinks
a mile
about
away.
Christmas, dude.
Yeah. Something stinks about Christmas.
Stinks
Yeah.
That's the subtitle.
subtitle. Also known as Something Stinks About
and this
Christmas.
was a what's that guy? Oliver Stone. So
Yes, of course.
so yeah, there's a lot of research done. So you guys let me know. Let me know what you think. I think Carlos Santana is Santa Claus.
To me, the premise alone, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Amen.
I'm into that. I'll have to check it out.
What do you vote for it to be?
What?
The number.
Oh, how
The
believable
numbers.
it is?
What do you vote out of 10 for the
Yeah, like
numbers
what
to
would
be?
you rate the movie?
Oh, movie freaking.
Yes,
I give it a
movie.
7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10 because while the information was good, some of they had these weird transitions where they were playing Nickelback songs, and I just didn't think it was important.
Yeah, it takes you out of
So yeah,
it.
I know they're
Ruins it.
buds. I know Chad and Carlos go way back
Yeah.
to
That is- yeah,
1999.
that
but
would kill the vibe for me.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
So
total
That's
skill.
tough.
7 out of 10 for vibe killer, but 10 out of 10 for Carlos Santana being Santa Claus. So.
It's real. I believe it at this point.
I believe that too. Yeah, I'm starting to get like a light tremor in my left hand. That's normally my indicator that either I'm very sick or something's very true. So it's probably the latter.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
John, have you seen any good movies lately?
Yeah, I have. I don't know. Speaking of Martin Scorsese, I saw a new. It just came out.
Yeah.
So it's called The Irish Woman. It is Robert De Niro aged down and turned into a lady. And he's
Sounds
very.
like a crazy
yeah.
costume.
He's the wife of the Irishman. And so it's the movie from her perspective. It's a lot of being at home.
Yeah.
It's a lot of being at home, and she mostly just runs around and she's like, "I've got so many chores to do." Because Mr. De Niro, hell of an actor, can't change his voice for shit.
It's like Carmela
So
Soprano.
yeah, and it's crazy. He plays both parts. He comes in as the Irishman, a young Irishman, and he's playing a young lady Irish woman. And he'll be like, my lovely wife, I'm Robert De Niro, it's good to see you. And she'll be like, I am your wife. I'm also Robert De Niro. How great it is to be here today. And, they go on this whole adventure together where they go out, they go to London, They make a trip to London because the kid got a letter sent to them about some school they'd never heard of.
Hogwarts?
So they go out there. Believe it or not, it is Hogwarts.
No.
It is Hogwarts, yeah. And they go there and they take their kid, they enroll them, but then about 6 weeks in, they get a letter. They don't like what they're being taught about trans people at the school. So they pull him out, and they're like, "You don't need this magic shit. We'll take you back home." And they go back to New York. And there's about 3 more hours where it's just the Irishman, but it's just like from a background shot,
And they describe it in an Italian
Yeah,
accent.
they go, "I am the Irishman." Hey, yeah.
Here's where things get a little fucked up. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Where's my potatoes? They say that a lot.
I heard Borat made a cameo in that movie.
Yeah, he did.
Said, "My wife."
He's the child. He's the son.
Oh.
Yeah,
He's
he
the
is. He
son.
plays the son. And so he comes in and he goes, "My wife, I don't like Hogwarts."
You sound like Shrek.
I don't like Hogwarts.
Donkey.
Trans people are good. That's what he says a lot
That's
of.
good.
Good.
It's
I'm
pretty
glad
much
he
his
says
only.
that.
Yeah.
It is weird that they hired Sacha Baron Cohen to play a 3-year-old, but
Yeah. He looks
Well, he's
way
done.
older.
Yeah.
he's very young. A talented 3-year-old to get into
Yeah.
Hogwarts. But
Well, he's a method actor
Yeah.
too, so.
here's the thing. Here's the most disappointing thing. He was on full scholarship. He still pulled out.
Oh,
Yeah, can you believe that? What a waste.
for
What a waste of
graduating.
money.
And he was.
Oh, you're good. What?
No, nothing. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
no, I heard the sex scene is fucking crazy
Oh,
between De Niro's wife and then De Niro, and then both are De Niro. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that.
Lots of
yeah.
CGI. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's a lot. And yeah, it is weird that they had him go full nude and they didn't body double it.
Is it just
So-
like that scene in The Room where there's just a
Where-
zooming on his butt cheeks?
They do
for, like-
have a scene where young Robert De Niro is fucking young lady De Niro's navel. That is the
Okay.
thing,
Yeah.
right? It's only it's all belly button action.
Oh.
And then young lady De Niro has very old man hairy tits, and so that kind of kills the vibe a little bit. But other than that, it's fun. They're just running around. They're scampering. They're doing things. They're out there.
Well, that's how
she's like,
they-
She's like, she keeps getting in fights because people keep messing with her clotheslines.
Yes.
She's like, I'm trying to hang up my husband's laundry, and that's where her crime journey begins, because now she's in a life of crime because she keeps beating the shit out of the local boys.
I love how you're describing this movie in an Italian accent.
This is the thing, when you see the movie, it changes the way you talk.
Well, yeah, because it's like 6 hours long.
Yeah, it's,
so
it's 6.5 hours long, and so by the end of it, you're indoctrinated. You start talking like this.
They give you don't they give you, they send you a phone booth where you can watch the movie in 4D, where it does you can smell the gabagool, and you could feel the mist of what he's taking a piss.
That's the
and
craziest
shit.
part. You actually get to
Yeah.
feel young De Niro's gray chest hair. It's crazy.
Yeah, they put a little wall coming and you
Yeah.
can smell it. Oh my god, this guy smells like shit.
And they,
If
they
you
slap
pay
you with spaghetti noodles.
$15 extra at any Alamo Draft House, they let you watch the movie with Robert De Niro.
He is contractually obligated to live at Alamo Draft House until the day of
Any
his
Alamo
death.
Draft House in the area, he will show up. $15 extra. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's a great deal.
Yeah, that's honestly a bargain.
Yeah.
For that price, who could argue with that? So, I'm so glad we saw all those great movies this week, guys. And it sounds like we had a lot of fun. We watched Jingle Smells. We watched There's 100 Ways to Make a Pizza, but there's only one way to make a smile.
And that was turn the volume up because it's TV, but turn it down. But use your headphones, Casey. I'm trying to work on something. Corner, right?
So that was, the very special. We do this every week. Right now, we started doing that. Yeah, it's called Turn the Volume Down, Please. I'm working on something. Please use headphones. I'm trying to sleep. So that's what it's called. So that's pretty cool. Really quickly, I wanted to run down a quick list. We all talked about how Halloween's right around the corner. And this is Grimace's top 5 plans for the fall season.
Ooh,
Number
that's
1.
nice.
Yeah, it's very nice, and I'm very excited. Number 1. Hold the Canadian Olympic curling team ransom for 10,000 pumpkins. All right, so this one's awesome. Then you get 10,000 pumpkins that you can use to kind of build a military compound that will rot in the sun. So this is cool. You can train sort of like Iran-Contra members or
Oh,
something.
shit, very
Yeah.
cool.
I got that last year. It was a good.
You got that as a gift?
Yeah.
10,000 pumpkins?
Well, no. The way I was able to earn 10,000 pumpkins.
Oh, was by kidnapping the Canadian.
That's what
curling
I got
team.
last year. I got the means to kidnap the Canadian team and curling team, and then I was able to gain 10,000 pumpkins through ransom.
That's the gift that keeps on giving.
And it works out.
The math checks out. Yeah. And then also, number 2, do social experiments in the south side of Chicago. So this one's pretty awesome. You go into the most dangerous gang-infested neighborhoods of Southside Chicago, and you kind of walk up to people and just go like, hey, man, did you drop your pocket? Or it's like kind of stuff like that. Or like, hey, you got something on your shirt? And like, you know, like punch them in the face or something. Or like set up a tripwire or like have a dead man switch that like blows a building up or something. Something badass.
Yeah.
Number 3. Number 3. Grimace has been planning this one for a long time. So every fall he tries to resurrect the Leviathan. And so the Leviathan has been dead for like eons in the bottom of the Mariana Trench.
Yeah.
So he wants to resurrect the Leviathan and then kind of unleash him on Naples, Florida. So for whatever reason, Grimace fucking hates Naples. It's a tight-knit community. You know, the type of place where you don't really lock your doors at night. Grimace wants to change that. So he's going to unleash this, like, 10,000 million-year-old beast on this people and beat the hell out of them and shit. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, that's exciting. So a lot of people will pass away from that. Yeah. Upwards of,
The whole town.
the whole town.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting.
All of Naples.
All of Naples. And then the Leviathan probably just won't want to go back to bed. So he'll probably just keep trouncing through Florida up through Alabama to Kentucky. So stay clear from there.
Is this a land Leviathan?
Yeah, he can walk. So he walks really slow though, so you got a couple months. But and
God.
so yeah, maybe 5 was too many, but we have 2 more. Maybe 5 was too many. So number 4, he wants to go into Jumanji and just kind of just beat the shit out of horses for a little while. So in Jumanji, there's no ruling government, and no one really cares. Like if you punch a horse, so Grimace thinks that's pretty cool. And then he wants to elect like I think Kevin Hart to like Jumanji Senate and kind of pull the strings behind the scenes to like fuck up all the infrastructure or something like that. Like. I'm getting a reading, but it's really vague. Like I can't quite figure it out. And then number 5, he wants to put the Mothman through a special Montessori school where he can teach the Mothman to read over the course of several years. And then when he finally feels that the Mothman has kind of learned enough words, he wants to slip him a note that says, "You are the ugliest dude I've ever seen." And, so yeah, then he can harvest his tears and like put them in Kamala Harris's coffee or something. So that's pretty badass. 5 big things on the horizon.
Yeah.
That's a busy month.
That is a good month.
It's a huge month. Yeah, so he's got to do, I think, one of those things once every 6 days.
Yeah.
Because there's 31 days. So, all right. So every week we do Grimby Around the Horn, and this is where we tell a story piece by piece until it reaches a conclusion. So past stories have been Grimby at the Daytona 500, things like that. So you'll get it as it goes along. So here are some suggestions people gave me. Grimace versus Frosty Snowman. Grimace.
Like that one.
Grimby fights Jimmy Carter, not present day Jimmy Carter, but in his prime Jimmy Carter when he was really strong and working on the farm. Mm-hmm. Grimace goes to the gathering of the Juggalos. It's a good one. Mm-hmm. Grimace versus Burke Ramsey, which is John Benet Ramsey's brother.
I like that one. I like that one.
Okay.
Me too.
How about Grimace versus Burke Ramsey at the gathering of the Juggalos?
Yeah, I don't know
Is it Burke?
stretch out Grimace versus Burke.
Yeah, that's
Is
true.
it Burke? With a
Burke
K?
Ramsey.
Burke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did it. But that's
We'll get into all that. Okay. Interior, the hot tent. The hot tent, gathering of the Juggalos, Wilmington, Delaware. The year 1976. Plus 100 years, 2076. Violent J is 120 years old. The fat one is dead. I can't. His skeleton is draped over Violent J's old ass shoulders like Master Blaster from Mad Max 2. Look it up. Master Blaster. It's badass. Thunderdome. Fucking Whitney Houston's in it. So good. They walk out of the tent. The gathering goes crazy. Mankind has devolved. Over the next 50 years, we have gone backwards. Darwin's worst nightmare. He goes, DJ, hit that crazy shit. Starts playing the worst music you've ever fucking heard. Dreams are good when you have them. Don't smile like that. It's bad to be sad on your birthday. And everybody's acting like it's good, but they know it's not. Okay. Slip and slide fall like a fucking damn ravioli unfolding before Guy Fieri's damn wedding day. Down the hill, Grimace belly flop, fucking head first, back bent, scorpion status, fucking wheels down like 100-mile-an-hour covered in marinara. Fucking bowling pins like a dozen juggalos. Limbs are flying like it's the Battle of Versailles in World War I. Bye-bye. Immediate carnage. Record scratch. Grimace get up, take his skin, dust off. Termites fall everywhere. He got a bone procedure that turns his bones to wood in 2019. So it was actually a few years ago in the past. Anyways, his bones are rotting. He get up, he scan the crowd, take a good look, psst, pop a can of Faygo, sniff, fucking do barf right on this little kid. He's so sad. And who's that little kid? Burke Ramsey. John Benet Ramsey's brother. Who, damn, did he deserve that puke? Grimace grab, twirl, set down, scan. Everybody, full attention. Everybody quiet. You could hear crack rock drop. Then, at the last second, big old fucking 18-wheeler pull up. It's damn Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, God.
The Jackass crew. Pontius walks out. And Preston Lacey, who's also dead. He's a skeleton. We got a party full of skeleton and Juggalo now. Burke Ramsey crying. And what happened next? The Jackass boys are there. Burke Ramsey has been spun around. Grimace is covered in marinara. Termites are all over the ground. And then what happened next?
Really set this one up good for me. Burke is confused. He hasn't left his house since the stuff. So, so Johnny Knoxville comes on the microphone and he says, "Are you ready for some football?" And they start playing. What's that? The Motto by Drake. And Burke is so confused, so he runs up to Grimace and he tries to jump. He says, "Grimace, hold me like you used to do." And then, but because Grimace is covered in marinara, he slides down. He slips off Grimace's stomach, and he tumbles down a hill into a puddle of marinara, which is why he was covered in the marinara. So then Grimace says, hey, you know what? Fuck you, Burke. I don't even care that you're drowning in a pool of marinara sauce. You fucking simmer down. So
Heartless.
So Grimace puts on his aviators and he says, and his top hat, and he says, and he looks at Johnny Knoxville and he says, "It's time." And so then they start grabbing Juggalos left and right, and they start juggling them because Grimace doesn't really understand what the word juggalo means, so he thinks it just has something to do with juggling. And so he starts juggling the Juggalos, but he doesn't know his own strength. Even though his bones are rotting, his muscles have grown exponentially. His muscles have turned into bone. And so
Bone muscles.
Oh.
he is stronger than ever. And he doesn't, realize his own strength. He starts chucking Juggalos into space, dude. So now
Fly true.
So now the Juggalos are orbiting Earth, which is everyone's worst nightmare. It's what they warned us about before in 2008. And
The last year of the Bush administration.
they said, by the way, in about 70 years, there's going to be Juggalos orbiting the Earth. And it's going to throw everything out of whack, and the sun is going to explode. So people start hearing cracks, and they're like, oh, God, what's happening? And basically the sun is turning... what's that disease where your skin starts to turn hard?
Parkmanton.
No. But the sun starts to turn really hard like a rock. It starts turning back into a rock. That's how the sun was. It used to be a rock.
Damn. I forgot.
So back to the concert.
What the?
Back to the concert. Burke is screaming. He's like, "Get me out of this marinara. It's like a sinkhole." So he's like fighting, but there's sand too. And so then Johnny Knoxville, he has his cowboy boots on, and it's not that important, but then he's on the stage and he starts singing a cover of Phil Collins' "Do You Believe in Life After Love?" And Grimace looks at him and he says, "That's my song." And then what happens?
Finish it out, John.
All right.
Brit-
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I was going to say, I do want to preface this by saying I've been paying attention the entire time. I have no idea what's happening right now.
Johnny Knoxville.
All right.
Bone
all
arms.
right, we got it.
Juggalos orbiting the Earth.
We got it.
Marinara sinkhole.
All right. As the sun dies, Johnny Knoxville sings his little fucking heart out on stage. He announces to a sea of Juggalos, he says, "Steve-O has relapsed." They all
start cheering.
They all cheer.
Yeah.
They all cheer. Steve-O on stage begins reenacting his most painful jackass stunts. He is piercing his cheeks together while snorting wasabi and tattooing his entire penis on his front chest. As the sun dies, the Juggalos live. The party continues. Grimace, with his bone arms, dances around like he's in Midsummer, spinning, killing Juggalos with every turn. He has beheaded 30 at least by now. Then the Ramsey boy, he has found his way out of this sauce. He looks up and he sees that Steve-O has relapsed and he loses all hope. He says, "You were my You were my rock, Steve-O. You were the one guy getting me through this. He said, how can I ever deal with what has happened, what I've done? And Grimace says, whoa, what did you just say? Burke Ramsey? Burke Benet Ramsey? What did you just say that you did? And Burke loses it. He falls to his knees crying. He says, it was me. I sold Steve-O the drugs. And also I killed my sister. I did do that. I feel like I should do it. Grimace steps back disgusted. He says, you wait till the sun dies to speak your truth. And Burke says, I know, but I must say it now. They look at each other, deep into each other's eyes. Steve-O doing every drug humanly possible on stage, doing backflips onto an already broken neck. Blood falling from his eyes. Grimace looks at Burke and he says, Burke, I've never noticed how handsome you are
No,
before.
no. I knew, no.
And
Burke's like 100 years old, I might add, so he's of
Oh,
age.
I thought he was a boy.
No, he can conceive.
And Burke looks at Grimace and he says, I haven't heard anybody say that in a long time. He says, my wife left me eons ago. And Grimace says, I know the feeling. But Burke, as the sun dies, as Steve-O boofs more meth on stage, as the Juggalos lose their mind and start beating each other up and eating each other's asses, I look into your eyes now, Burke, and I say, I love you. Burke and Grimace lean in for one kiss before the sun loses all power. And just before their lips touch, Grimace takes his big bone arm and uppercuts Burke Ramsey into space. And he says, that was for John Benet. That was for John Benet. And then Steve-O dies the end.
That was a good one. Okay. That's been us.
Yeah, the Burke the Burke boy, the boy who lived, the Ramsey boy. And he hit the sun, and the sun started working again.
It did, yeah. It did. It started working.
All right, thank you, John. Do you want to plug anything you have coming up?
Just follow me on Instagram at John Hoeft, Hoeft.
Sounds good.
BurDur!
Thanks. Bye-bye.